If you don't know these habits, you could be ruining your future without even realizing it. Think about it. You're in your 20s. You want freedom, wealth, happiness. But what if I told you that most people are sabotaging themselves daily, simply because they don't have the habits of truly intelligent people? Scary, right? Let me ask you this. How many times have you felt stuck? Like you're working hard, but nothing's moving? Or maybe you've looked at someone successful and thought, what do they know that I don't? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people aren't failing because they're not smart enough. They're failing because their habits are working against them. It's like running on a treadmill. You're sweating, you're exhausted, but you're not going anywhere. And the worst part? You don't even realize it. Now, here's the thing. Intelligence isn't just about having a high IQ. It's about choices, daily habits. The small things intelligent people do that compound into massive results over time. Miss these habits, and you get left behind. Adopt them, and you separate yourself from the crowd forever. The first habit? Ruthless discipline. Truly intelligent people understand this. Talent means nothing without consistency. Think about it. How many smart people do you know who never achieve anything big? It's because intelligence without discipline is wasted potential. You know that feeling when you say, "I'll start tomorrow." Yeah, that's the death of progress. Intelligent people don't wait for motivation. They create routines that force progress, even when they don't feel like it. And listen closely. This is not about being a robot. It's about self-respect. Discipline is you telling yourself, I am worth the effort. My future is worth the sacrifice. The second habit? They are obsessed with learning. Intelligent people never stop feeding their brain. They treat information like oxygen. While the average person spends hours scrolling TikTok or binging shows, intelligent people are sharpening their mind, reading, listening to podcasts, asking questions, surrounding themselves with people who challenge them. Let me ask you something real. What did you learn this week that could actually change your life? If your answer is nothing, you're already behind. Because here's the truth. Information compounds just like money. One idea leads to another, then another. And before you know it, you've built an empire on what you've learned. Habit number 3. Intelligent people think in decades, not days. Most people live in survival mode, stressing about next week's bills or chasing the next dopamine hit. But the intelligent, they zoom out. They ask themselves, where will this decision take me 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Here's a scary thought. If you keep repeating today's habits for the next 10 years, where will you end up? That question alone separates the wise from the foolish. The truth is, intelligent people delay gratification. They sacrifice short-term comfort for long-term freedom. And ironically, by giving up a little now, they end up with more than they ever dreamed of later. Now I know what you're thinking. So you're telling me I can't just relax and binge Netflix every night? No, I'm saying, if you want a wealthy lifestyle, you can't live like the average person. Because the average person stays broke, stuck, and stressed forever. Habit number 4. Intelligent people embrace failure. They don't run from it, they chase it. They know every mistake is feedback, every rejection is data, every setback is a stepping stone. The average person avoids risk because they're terrified of looking stupid. But intelligent people? They see failure as tuition, the price of entry for success. Think about it. How different would your life look if you weren't afraid of failing? If you applied for that job, launched that business, confessed your idea, even if people laughed, that's where growth happens. That's where freedom begins. Habit number 5, managing energy. Smart people don't just grind themselves into the ground. They protect their sleep. They fuel their bodies with the right food. They exercise because they know their brain is their most valuable tool. Here's a truth bomb. No amount of hustle can save you if you're always tired, unfocused, and drained. Energy is leverage, and intelligent people guard it like treasure.